Got one more page to share it to. And let's see. And this is partnership. It's phase 9, right before phase 10, regroup. So beautiful, beautiful message. And I think I will end up posting these on my page later because these are such beautiful cards. All right, so the first one is nurturance self-care. So we're here to, fill with God's healing light and love, raise our vibration, go to that space of peace and happiness, hope, love, passion, all of those things that come from love. We are going to do that, and let's go into the book real quick. And I actually opened up right next to the page. That was cool. So starting with the relationship with your parents, your relationships and partnerships. Actually, I'm in the wrong one. But that's okay. We were talking about that earlier tonight in the Heart and Soul Healing Village about our relationships and the inner child and how those experiences affect us. So, warm fuzzies there. Let me, so funny, I joked earlier today about needing glasses. I need to start focusing my healing on my intentions on my eyes, make sure I get the proper nutrients and everything. All right, here we go. It is not possible to get all of the nurturance you need from earthly things alone. Nurture yourself through regular contact with your soul and that which is divine. For you, divine may represent different things. Could be God. So the ultimate source of nurturance comes from the connection with God. Excuse me. I have some rose petals here for tonight, and they're making me cough a little bit. But I always like to incorporate all the sounds in my space as well as yours into our session tonight. So every time I cough, I want you to think of releasing. You are releasing something. And you may actually find in that moment that you were thinking about something and that is something that you need to release. So just pay attention, be mindful. It's important to see what is in your awareness at all times and what you should be mindful of spiritually. And so with that, we'll go into the enlightened heart and mind. This is hierarchy versus a partnership. So it's interesting because the last one that we have is partnership. And let's see. This is, we're testing my Roman numerals tonight, you guys. Here we go. So, intellectual prowess disconnected from feeling never supports life and creativity fully. True wisdom comes only when intellectual knowledge is tempered by what your heart knows. Make sure that you keep these two ways of knowing in balance. Your intellect must always serve the wisdom of your heart. Allow them to be partners. The mind is a great servant, but a tyrannical ruler. Right? The mind, that was pretty powerful. The mind is a great servant, but a tyrannical ruler. Wow. The last one before we start our meditation is partnership. And for those of you that comment, I'm gonna, and that are on at the end of the meditation tonight, I will do a single card if you would like. So go ahead and comment. You can just put on there, please, or you can actually say, I am love. Create that manifestation. I am love. You are this high vibration of love. So if you want that reading and you feel called to have that, just type I am love, or you can just say please. But I would really love to see the I am love, because it'll feel great when you type it. Give it a try. And if you feel great when you type that, send some love across the screen, show some love. Let me see and show your friends here that how great that feels. Maybe encourage them to, join in that affirmation that I am love, right? Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so the last one we have is partnership. And again, we're going to be unlocking our hearts tonight, making sure that we are an example of this light and love that we are feeling with, because the world is in need of it so desperately. As desperately as you want this love for yourself and your home, we are all connected through this. And it's the time to really create those partnerships with our own soul, with our own spirit, make those commitments to be that ray of light and love. And it's so needed, just so needed right now. So for partnership, we have, I'm going to take a moment to ground down. I'm getting a little... All right, there we go. Okay, partnership. And regroup. When your relationship goes through conflict, use the opportunity to look deeply into your own heart, to see your own thoughts and beliefs and how they have contributed to this situation. Do everything in your power to work things through and learn as much as you can from the situation, in every situation. If you still find that this relationship diminishes you, have the courage to let go. Have faith during inevitable conflict. Be willing to hang in. You never know how something's going to turn out, That, when you have that positive and that negative, you never know. You never know. You have to believe in miracles. You have to pray. You have to have that faith and that hope. And what really helps us stay in that space with all the negativity around us. There's so much negativity around us, from even social media. Social media, we have negativity, TV, our workplace, our own minds, right? We need to fill with this love and raise our vibration. And we need to do this frequently. I do this every day, sometimes multiple times a day. When you start to get in that space, you got to bring yourself back. And it's important, as we talk about partnerships, that you make this partnership with yourself. You make this partnership with the divine. So I'm going to share with you. Hello. I don't want to blow it. Oh no, that's Mama's candle. I am going to clear the energy in this space. So I will be right back in just a moment. I want to say hello to everybody on here. Wow. Oh my gosh, you guys. I think I'm going to be up late tonight. We're just doing readings, and I am more than happy to do that for you. So give me just a moment, and I will show you the space that we have set up. If you had a chance to see on this page, I posted, it was actually a negative of the crystal grid that I've created. So if you're not familiar with crystal healing energy, think about stones and crystals and how long they've been on this earth. And then I want you to ask yourself, who created them, right? How were they created? With what energy were they created? And when you think of energy and universal energy from God, when you think of that, think of the sun and the moon and the effects on the ocean and how large and magnificent that is. And you think about these crystals and how long they've been in existence, and think of all of the energy, all the positive things, all of the pure things that these crystals have experienced and absorbed, right? We have had energy medicine for forever, since way before Western medicine existed. Western medicine has a time and a space. It saved my life. I had a near-death experience earlier this year. It for certain has a time and a space. But I can tell you, without a shadow of a doubt, that these experiences going within on a daily basis help me get through that. And using crystal energy helped me raise my vibration in my healing space. It helped, as we're raising our vibration, we can do it with music, we can do it with oils, essential oils, we can do it with crystals. And so I'm going to show you the space that's set up here. And intention is everything. Intention is everything. So I've set the intention for this space to reflect the highest vibration, and this energy has no limits of time and space. So whether you're watching this live or watching the replay, this energy is being sent to you. And the energy that we're collectively sharing, we are all connected. We're all connected. And as we feel this tonight, I want you to enjoy how this feels, and know that you can raise your vibration at any point in time. You can do this. So let me just show you. All right. So excited to share this with you. And for those of you that have just joined, if you would like to receive a card at the end of the meditation that we're going to do tonight, that's going to be infused with Reiki. Reiki is God's healing light and love. I have no powers, you guys. I'm not super human, right? But I'm more like a straw and used as a vessel to, set this intention of bringing in this high vibration of love and, sending it out and connecting us all. So let's go ahead and take a peek here. See if you can see it. These are crystals that I've collected. Some of these I have dug out of the ground myself. And I'm going to take these rose petals that I have here. Rose oil is a high vibrational oil. It smells beautiful. I'm just going to sprinkle this all over. And I want you to allow this to raise your vibration. Imagine what do these roses petals smell like. Imagine what that smells like. And how do you feel when you see roses? How do they make you feel? Feel with that feeling of happiness and joy. And if you feel love, show that love. Someone's sending love across the screen right now. Show some love of how that feels and how you're feeling right now. I'm going to go ahead and clear the energy and the space where I'm at, as well as where you're at. And all right. I have a smudge. I don't have any sage tonight, but sage is scientifically proven as an antibacterial to cleanse the air. And we are using pine tonight, pine needles. And we're just going to clear the space. And again, any noises that you hear in your space or within my space, use those as part of this session. Take them in. All right. I'm going to call in tonight highest healing guides. Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, call in your healing guides and our Reiki guides. Only the energy of the highest healing light and love may remain. All other energy must leave now. Beautiful. Go ahead and take a nice cleansing breath. Release through your mouth, in through your nose, and release out through your mouth. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. Again, if you've just joined and you would like a card at the end of the meditation, anybody who's commented before the meditation is over can receive that reading. So, thank you for joining. For those of you who have not joined any of my meditations before, my name is Honey Marie Love, the Serenity Maven. I am an intuitive healer and a fearless freedom coach. And I am an energy medicine extraordinaire. I know many different healing modalities, and tonight we've incorporated all of them in. And again, I don't know if you've joined after, but this is God's healing light and love. If you have an issue with the word, you can say universal healing light and love, or you can just say light and love. Whatever makes you feel comfortable is what you are welcome to take in. All right. I want you to be open tonight, to be really curious and gentle with yourself. Be open-minded. You may not feel anything, and that's okay. You may feel profound things, life-changing things. Don't be surprised. Miracles are possible, and they do happen. So expect miracles. When you expect things, you receive them. So expect miracles. All right. Let's see. I guess we're ready to get started. I kind of feel like I'm missing something. I'm not quite sure what that is. Let's go ahead and get comfortable. Sit back where you are in your space. Maybe roll your shoulders. You're welcome to lay down. If you fall asleep, that's okay. I prefer to sit up so I don't fall asleep. And just set the intention to receive this, and it'll be received whether you're awake or not. And since you've already set the intention to be here, even if you have to leave early, you'll still be receiving it. But I do invite you to come back and catch it. So, go ahead and close your eyes. You actually don't need to watch the video. You can just get in a comfortable space. My hands are just, we're ready. We are ready. I'm going to make a sacred heart connection. And I want you to know that tonight is your night to receive. You're always giving love. You're always taking care of others. It is your time to let your shoulders relax. Let all your worries and your thoughts and your responsibilities just go. This is your time for you. Okay? I want you to know that 20 minutes of meditation is equivalent to an hour of sleep. So get ready. Get ready to make up for some time, okay? You need it, right? You need it. Okay. Let's start by just clearing your energy fields within your spirit, Your spirit is your essence, who you are without your thoughts, without your body. The spirit doesn't have a religion. You may feel some sensations. You may even feel something in your belly right now. Shoulders, you probably feel a lot of tension in your shoulders. Know that my body right now is representing your body. You might feel some tightness underneath your rib cage, like above your belly. Go ahead and just take a deep breath and let it out. This is a space that at one time you completely trusted. Go ahead and just excuse me, go ahead and just release that. And take a nice cleansing breath and release. Beautiful. All right, we're going to clear down in your belly. Nice. And your root. Okay, we're going to ground down. If you feel any lightheadedness or a headache or anything like that coming on, just know that as soon as we ground down, that will go away. We're going to connect our hearts with our divine Mother, Mother Earth, nurturing, loving, divine energy. We're going to take a bow and make a nice bow, connect it to the top of our heart. And this beautiful bow is a golden yellow. And it's radiating a beautiful stream of golden light down through your heart. And your heart fills with this gold light. That is this Mother Earth energy that is already filling your heart, that it already exists. It may just be a tiny little yellow dot. It already exists. To imagine this yellow dot growing and filling your heart and reminding you of all that nurturing that you so deserve to give and receive. You may feel some longing within your belly, perhaps an ache for this nurturing. So we're going to send this golden light down through our belly, sending this peace, loving yellow light out through our belly. We're going to send it down through our wombs and our groins, allowing it to fill with love, nurturing. We're going to send this down through our legs as it fills our thighs and our knees, calves and shins. You may feel a warmth. You may feel a coolness or tingling sensation. You may feel nothing at all. This is your journey. You get to write it. Your truth is something that no one can change. And you've been trying to speak this truth. And tonight we're going to open up your heart and your mind and your voice to this nurturing, loving self that you are.
Mommy, Kevin,
You may connect to your inner child tonight as you hear
Kevin just said no.
this child voice saying no. How many times did you hear no growing up when you tried to speak that voice? I want you to allow this yellow, loving, nurturing light that is filling from your heart, through your belly, and through your legs. Allow this to connect with the earth below you. If you are not sitting, it's okay, just imagine it. Imagine it breaking through the earth's crust, radiating all the way down to the center of the earth, where it meets a beautiful golden crystal that is filled with this Mother Earth energy that is nurturing and loving, protecting and providing all of that nurturing that you so crave. This crystal that's in the earth, it has 3 small crystals around it. I would like you to go within and envision what color these 3 crystals are. How big are these crystals? Are these crystals tiny? Are they too small? Do they need to be bigger? Go ahead and envision these crystals nurturing this Mother Earth energy as it represents a trifecta of love. Oh, you guys are being so patient with me tonight. I want you to tap into that inner child that's in you, that's calling out. It's calling out to you. Allow this yellow crystal to fill and connect this yellow light that's filling your body and now connected to the center of the earth. Allow it to draw all this energy and this nurturing from the trifecta. Can you shake that up for me, please? It's not shaking. All right. And nurturing, I was just nurturing, so perhaps we all needed this nurturing energy to be brought in tonight. So we're just going to allow all of this to absorb and be part of our healing journey as we connect with that inner child that's within us, that long to have that nurturing, that long to be heard and listened to. We're going to now feel this yellow light kiss the bottom of our feet as it now draws back up into our feet and our legs, and our thighs, through our bellies, into our heart. And we're now going to tie bunny rabbit ears, like when you were a kid and you would tie your shoelaces. We're going to connect this energy up to our hearts with some bunny rabbit ear bows. Let's tie it. Beautiful. Remember how it felt learning to tie your shoes, how it was challenging at first, but yet you were determined and you knew that you could do it. And as you were encouraged, whether it was your own encouragement or the encouragement of others, you were able to do it. And now it seems like nothing. You can do that with anything in your life. That child within you that dreams is ready to unlock your heart tonight. That child within you is holding the key. I want you to envision yourself as a child. Whatever age you first pops in your mind is fine. Go to that age, envision yourself, thank yourself, and take this key and unlock your heart. We're now going to open our hearts and our minds and our spirit to filling with God's healing light and love. I'm going to start at the top of our heads as we envision the tops of our heads opening up and allowing this beautiful, glowing, purple, radiating light to just penetrate and enter. Allow this purple light to just feel as beautiful as love should feel. Allow this purple light to come into your head, into your face. Radiate out through the front of your forehead, showing you the way, allowing you to listen to your intuition, listen to those messages from God, listen to those reminders, those nudges, those epiphanies, those brilliant ideas that you think of all the time, yet you haven't taken action on. This love is going to fill you and give you that reminder of why you're here. What is your purpose? How can you make the world a better place? As this purple light radiates out of the front of your head, it's going to show you that way. Show you that way back to your truth, to your essence, to who you really are. You are love. God exists within you and connects all of us through this love. You are love. This is you. Right now, this is you. This is who you want to be all the time. And you can be. Your choices from your past, they may fill your mind full of worries and fears and anxiety, may even weigh you down with depression. Allow this purple light to fill your mind. If you're having problems with the worries of the day, we're going to let them go. I want you to envision a balloon every single time one of your worries enters your mind tonight. Just allow it to go. Just let it float away. Float away. Float away. Float away. Go ahead and take a nice deep breath and breathe out and release. We're going to allow this purple light to now come down into our throat and our voice. You may feel unworthy of being able to speak your truths, or you may feel like you'll be criticized or ridiculed, or maybe someone will think your idea is stupid. I don't like that word. I don't even like saying it right now. These things that you've been told are not true. This moment, this feeling that you feel is your truth. Those beliefs are not yours. They're not yours. But you know your truth, and you've been too afraid to speak it. And every time you felt that feeling in your gut, and you didn't say what you needed to say or take the action that you needed to take, it's okay. Let it go. Let it go. Because you are right here in this space right now. And it doesn't matter. You're going to have the tools and the ability and the knowledge within yourself. When you go within yourself and you listen, you will know exactly what it is that you need to be doing, exactly what it is that you need to be saying. Go ahead and take a deep breath. Allow this to release as this purple light comes down and just fills your throat and your voice. And it feels so peaceful. This purple light of love values you. You are loved and valued and honored and cherished. You have some tension in the back of your upper neck, of your head. Allow this purple light to fill and release all of that. We're going to allow this purple light to move down from our throat, down into our hearts. You may feel some resistance. Your heart may be completely full. You may feel this purple light balancing you. As this purple light connects with the yellow Mother Earth energy that's already in your heart, it swirls together as you have the Divine Father and the Divine Mother and the energy of the two filling your heart. Just filling your heart. Allow it to just fill your heart. What is your heart telling you? You feel any type of tingling sensations, little zaps, any types of sensations out throughout your body. You may not feel anything, but if you feel them, know that that is release. As this purple healing light fills our heart, it is also filling our essence and our spirit, but it's filling our physical space as well. Is activating our cells. It is rejuvenating that spiritual life within us. It may have been stagnant for generations. Beautiful, beautiful. Just let it in. Just let it in. You are safe. You are loved. You are guided. You are protected. Let's allow this energy of this purple healing light and love to fill the area just below our breasts, below our ribs, bottom of our ribs, and above our belly. This is an area of love, and loving messages come from your intuition in this space. Sometimes you allow your fears to block or confuse your ability to trust yourself. Or maybe you hear those words that were spoken to you when you were ever so young. And it keeps you in the space that you're at. Perhaps you have big dreams, but there's all these things that are holding you back. Maybe you have to live close to family. Maybe you're expected to, work a certain type of job. Maybe you're expected to not work. Maybe you're expected to do things or live a life that does not align with who you know you really are. At any point in time, you can change. You can change. You can start to trust yourself. You can believe in yourself. You can have that faith to take those brilliant epiphanies that will go away in just as quick as 5 seconds. You will have that courage to write them down, to go back and take action on them, to immediately take action if it's appropriate. You're ready. As this purple healing light and love fills you, you're reminded that you have God within you. You have all the answers within you. And those limiting beliefs, those thoughts, those excuses, those criticisms, the anxiety, the depression, the fear, all of those things, all of those low vibrations, they're gone right now. They're gone, and in this moment, you're filled with love. And that intuition within you, you can trust it. You can trust it. You may feel a sensation, a rumble, almost like when you start a lawnmower or a chainsaw, like a rumble. Wow. Whew. Go ahead and release. Just release. As you allow this love to feel release. And as you feel this cyclical flow of releasing and filling, you realize that it's all as easy as breathing. Life and living your truth and living in love is as easy as breathing when we allow this flow and we allow love to be received as much as we give it. We have to receive it. And you are allowing this in tonight. You're receiving it. Good job. Good job. You may feel some flutters in your belly. You may put your hand on it and feel some actual movement. We're going to envision those rose petals that we sprinkled earlier, just sprinkling them all over. Whew. You're now going to start to recognize the difference in your body. How does it feel in your head filled with this love? With your throat filled with this love? Your heart filled with this love? And the top of your belly filled with this love? Now compare that to the rest of your body. Maybe your shoulders are still tense, filled with all that fear, anger, and worries and stress. Maybe in your lower back, you feel some tension. In your middle back, you feel these criticisms, self-criticisms, and criticisms of others that you've just stuffed in your middle back. That's okay. We're gonna fill those areas with this healing light and love. But just recognize that difference. Know that in this moment, how quickly you have changed and raised your vibration. You can change your life. You are completely in control of your destiny. And when you go within to the space, you know your purpose. Allow this light to now go into your lower belly. There's a lot of release that needs to happen. Just allow it. Allow this light to fill your womb, fill your groin. Just fill. You may feel some release. You may be crying. That's okay. It's okay. You are so loved. You are so loved. You are so safe. You are loved. And it's okay to receive this love. It's not going to do anything to you. Allow it in. It's okay. Envision it as maybe a little tiny purple dot if you are just apprehensive of opening up this area. Just take a nice deep breath in and breathe out. You know what? Before we go further into this area, let's go up into our shoulders where all that fear and worry is. Let's fill with this healing light and love through our shoulders. Allow it to fill our arms, irradiate our hands. Release all those fears and worries. You may feel some sensations as it releases, maybe some burning in your nose. You may want to open up your mouth and blow out. Just allow all this fear, anger, sadness, anxiety, depression. Just blow it out. Allow all those words that you've been told, all those thoughts that you've thought, allow them to release as this purple healing light fills your shoulders. Beautiful, beautiful. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Allow it to now fill down through your middle back as you release all those critical statements and those judgments that you have towards yourself and others. Allow this purple light and love to fill. And don't worry, I know your lower back is killing you right now. We're going to get down there. We will get down there. Release. If you have these thoughts coming in, envision those balloons and just let them go. Let them go, let them go, let them go. As quickly as those thoughts come in, just release them. Release, 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 release. And fill. Just fill, fill, fill. Top half of your body should be feeling so amazing right now. And as you begin to trust that this beautiful, beautiful purple light can be trusted, you will now envision it. I encourage you to envision it as a little tiny dot in your womb or in the middle of your groin. And as you can now trust yourself to show yourself this love and allow this love in, this purple light is feeling bigger and bigger and bigger until it connects to the light that's already filling within you. Beautiful. Just envision it growing and filling you. Allow it to fill and radiate through your lower back as well, and out through the back and all the way around. A full 360 degrees. Allow this to radiate. And envision this purple light radiating out 360 degrees all the way up to the top of your head and out. Now envision it filling your legs as it's swirling and connecting with this mother nurturing, divine mother nurturing energy. This connectedness of mother and father, giving us all that we need. You may feel a heaviness in the bottom of towards your ankles and your feet. Let's go ahead and send this healing light down to fill your feet. Oh, and allow it to connect with the earth. And as you allow this purple light and this yellow light to connect your feet to earth, you feel so grounded and connected. You may feel a release or a pressure in your face, in your sinuses, in your ears. We're going to ground down real quick. We're just going to do a super grounding real quick and a flash. I want you to envision in a quick flash, just like this, that you have a connection from your heart down quick, really fast up to the center, down to the center of the earth, and quickly back up, just like that. Beautiful, grounded. You are super grounded. And you may have a little bit more of this purple light you need to allow into your root and into your sacral chakra, allowing it to fill your womb space, your groin space, absorb into your bloodstream and fill and circulate throughout your system, bringing all this nurturing and healing throughout your body to all of your organs, your vital organs in your system, the tissues, cells. Everything is being nurtured and revitalized and activated. It's all now cleared and balanced and activated. And as we fill with this energy, we're going to envision it swirling as a purple and yellow light swirling up through our bodies, showering up out of our heads and sprinkling down over our shoulders and showering down to our feet, creating this super protective, serene, loving, beautiful space for you to heal and grow, forgive, be happy, have an abundantly wealthy, healthy, passionate life. Beautiful. You may still feel some sensations down in your belly. Allow the swirling to just release those last little bit of fears that are sitting within your belly. Just release. Release. You are safe. You are so safe. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh my goodness. As you now allow your highest self to connect with your physical body and your thoughts to come back into your physical space, go ahead and allow your fingers and toes to wiggle. Wiggle your nose. Smile, 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 smile. And open your eyes when you're ready. Beautiful, beautiful. Awesome, awesome. All right. Let's see. Beautiful. So if you have joined during this meditation, truly, truly am grateful for you being here. And like I said, all of these messages, if you're drawn here, these messages are for all of us. So, all right, let's go ahead and Catherine, before I do that, I do want to read this attachment card because I felt like this was really important for us to read. And my body's like going by the second. Okay, in the upright position, this card reveals that your passage forward is being stopped by strong attachments to old patterns or people from the past. The chain at your wrist is bolted to fear from the past or desperation about the future. Although you may wear the mask of pretense or even contentment, you simply can't seem to go forward. The stuff that's keeping you stuck could be physical addictions, emotional patterns, or even an old relationship. Are you living in fear, addicted to the old, right? Remember I was just talking about those emotions, like do you like those patterns, right? Are you addicted to old unhealthy habits or so desperate about the future that you can't be happy now? If so, the chains that bind you could be of your own making. I was just talking about that being an illusion. Let's see. This card is telling you that it's time to take the action you need to break out of your chains. Break out of them. Just like you're totally in control of that. And move forward to an open, free, healthy, and authentically happy life. It may take some courage and effort to let go, but you know that you are capable. You are capable of doing it, right? Until you do, here we go, commas have a purpose, right? Until you do, the difficult energy will just repeat itself, keeping you stuck. How long have you been stuck, right? It's time to just step into that new space. All right. This is for Janine. All right. Janine, a favorable outcome. Thank you for the beautiful outcome to this situation, which is perfect for and fair for everyone involved. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me trust and have faith. Thank you, Janine. Carrie. Ooh. Caring connections. Carrie, caring connections. You think that's coincidence there? I think not. This is a beautiful, beautiful card. And as you see here, there's a connection. And if this is not an outward physical connection, this could be an inward spiritual connection between your masculine and feminine energies. And this, as you notice, she's really enjoying the simple things. She's really taking in this moment, enjoying the aroma, enjoying the beauty that she's looking at. And she's not shying away from it. She's not. So caring connections are really, really important. Community, we got community earlier tonight, caring connections. I just talked about the Heart and Soul Healing Village. If you are looking for caring connections, I just talked about how we are, compassionate, caring, collaborative. That may be a space that you might be drawn to. And so this is a beautiful, beautiful affirmation of tonight. And one thing I really want you to pay attention to is this green tree over at the side. And that green energy always represents life and living and vitality. And the color green also represents love. And so it's important to recognize that in that top corner of this card. All right. Thank you, Carrie. Kim, you have been so patient. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Here we go. Use your imagination and you'll see the answer. My prayer, dear God, thank you for granting me the wisdom and creativity to see your miracles in new and unexpected ways. I gratefully and gracefully accept and appreciate your help in this situation. Beautiful. And Robin, are you awake? Send some love across the screen if you're still awake, Robin. Let's see. Here we go. Prayer, I saw that heart. Prayer will help the situation. Dear God and Archangel Michael, and anyone else you pray to, such as Jesus, I ask your divine intervention in this situation. I welcome your help, and I trust and follow your guidance with gratitude and grace. I need a miracle, and ask that you send one to me in this situation quickly. Thank you, and amen. Sending you some love. Felt a little bit of heartache. I don't know if that's a physical heartache or an emotional heartache, but I did feel right here, I can feel it. So I'm sending you lots of love. All right. And let's see. We did it. I think we made it. We made it all the way through. So namaste. Go out there. Be you. Be love. Shine bright like you were meant to shine. Remember how this feeling felt, and it's possible to change. It is completely possible. You are totally in charge of the road to your destiny. So, all right. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. Thank you again for joining.